Hi there, and welcome to Vanilla Extract. We're back on the server today, yet for another fun adventure. And you know what? I think we're gonna finally start on this build. Just kidding! Nah, we're not starting on this build. You've probably guessed by the title that we're doing something a little different because while I do want to start this build, and I'm really excited to start this build, I ran into a bit of an issue. So as you can see, collecting materials, right? We got tons of materials over here, and this is where my issue lies. So for all of these builds, because they're all steampunky, I'm using a lot of copper, right? And I didn't realize that I was kind of running a bit low on copper. So because my copper reserves are running just a tad bit low, I decided let's put this off, right? Let's not build the building. We have 1.21 coming to this server pretty soon. We can get copper from the trial chambers, we'll be fine. Right? I mean, that makes sense. So, I thought since 1.20 was coming out soon, and we're about halfway through the season, why don't we do a world tour? You know? Just see the world. There's a lot of places I've been, and there's a lot of places I haven't been. So I thought, why not start at, let's say, the shopping district, and go from there. So here in the shopping district is where it all begins. I think we spawned somewhere over here, and I think it's now taken up by a plot. I honestly don't know where the new spawn is, but all I know is that there was a little box, we started here, and from here we went on somewhere in that direction. We have many different buildings, many different build styles, many different colorful stuff to look at, and many different things to buy in this area, and it's such a lovely area. Obviously this is where we built our new shop design, and there's a couple other things on the spawn island. So of course we don't only have our shopping district, but we also have the build plot comps. So obviously this is where I built this, and they were just supposed to keep going. Not entirely sure what happened with it, but hopefully we do another one soon. And then further back we have a bunch of trees. And if we go even further back, we have the minigame district. We have Sky Wars, we have the main hub, we have musical carts, we have King of the Ladder, we have bingo, we have parkour, we have archery, we have hot-headed, we have the ice boat race, we have normal boat race, we have fishing, we have so many things over here. And this is also, of course, where we got just a little bit stuck in the maze of Doom. Oh boy, do I not like this maze. Trust me, whenever the world download comes out for this map at the very end of the season, y'all need to try this maze, because, is all I can say. I'm just gonna make noises at it, because I don't like this thing very much. I was stuck in it for a very long time. But apart from that, that's pretty much the spawn island, as it's just supposed to be a spot where you can get started or sell things or play games, but where the real magic happens is back inside the nether. So this is our nether hub. This is where we get to the different directions of the world, and each of it has a tunnel going all the way to the edge of the world, which hopefully will be expanded maybe in the new update, as the borders are going to be expanding to let room in for the new structures. So, let's see, which direction should we start with? You know what, I feel like we need to rip off a band-aid here. The Dizzy Tunnel. Look away if I'm ever driving on this thing and y'all have to watch. But this is South Tunnel. It is the one tunnel that everyone decided might need to be taken down eventually, as it is very, it's colorful, it's great, trust me, especially during Pride Month, but take my word for it, when you're driving down this thing with a boat, it's not so nice. But over here is the island where we built ourselves into a stone statue. And as you can see, there's a lot of statues now of most of the players that have come and visited, and it's really a nice area just to look at. It's looking nice. A lot of people have done some pretty cool things for their builds. And of course, we were all supposed to be these little Easter eggist styles. This was for the Easter event, I'm pretty sure. But going from here, we're pretty much gonna stop at a bunch of different bases in this area and look at them. And of course I'm not gonna be able to show all the bases, but I can try. And show a bunch of the more notable ones. And this place looks like it's under construction and has a lot of work that's willing to be done. Wow, look at this. They flattened a large area and looks like they're even making a platform. And there's even what I'm guessing is probably a little church over here. So maybe this is going to be a castle area. And obviously they have a little dock over here, but there's not much. So we're going to move on. Funnily enough, somehow I've managed to soft lock myself through a portal. So we're just going to fly for a little bit. I didn't think about that some of these portals might be just a tad bit janky if they've accidentally activated them in the Nether and also the overworld, but in the Nether in multiple places. But over here we got Galaxels, floating islands. There's his islands, looking nice. And you know what? I'm gonna take this portal back to the Nether hub. Not entirely sure where this tunnel is, but I guess we'll just keep going down the south tunnel. And what is this place? Never been here before. Oh, this is neat. Have a couple different biomes and a lot of beacons. Looks nice though. And it looks like they have what looks to be like an amethyst egg. Maybe a crystal? No, it has a nest. Maybe it's an egg. I'm gonna say it's an egg for now. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's an egg. And of course, it wouldn't be South Tunnel without visiting good old Mythosis. Or Mythosis. I still don't know how to say his name. Anyway. Over time, he has slowly built up this area, building houses all over the place, trying to make a little town area. It's looking nice. And of course, he has his little dwarven caves down here. And he's done a lot of work down here with armor stands. Looking all nice, has his little wall. And it just keeps on going with the villagers and all that. This area is great. I've been here a couple of times, and it's a joy to be here every single time. And of course, I built his storage system for him. That's what this massive thing back here is. If you need some context for that, go watch some of my other videos. But he needed storage bad, and I mean bad. He's actually done stuff with this, and look, he's actually using it. He's sorting everything, and it's looking all pretty and nice. And he is probably never going to run out of storage because of this. So I think I did my job well. But with the addition of this building, I ended up giving him the cliffside and an arena and a new farm to take care of and many trees, and it was a nice project to work on. It took me a while, but it's nice now that it's done. But as we're flying back to the hub, let's be real here. A lot of people have either moved out of South Tunnel or haven't stayed very long because of, the tunnel situation. So we're gonna move on to a different tunnel. And this tunnel this time is going to be west. So for West Tunnel, there's a few different places I would like to visit. This is a nice place. I think we'll go here first. Ooh, we got floating frog lights. Looks like this area is almost like a little market area. Oh wait, no, it's for villagers. Wait a minute. These are like little cells for villagers. Oh, that's neat. Each have their own little house. Oh, and then we got the commune. Whose base is this? Ah, we got a castle, and it's a castle. Is this the only thing here? Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of bases that are just a couple of things, because people have busy lives, so I wouldn't put it past them. I know a lot of the more crazier bases are in East Tunnel, because a lot of us have settled in East Tunnel. Ooh. We're in a cave. Okay. Let's see, is there an exit to this cave? This is nice, a little underground wheat field. Definitely gives me the vibes of an old little rundown mine shaft. Is this the door to the outside? Yes, it is. Okay, on the sign in the Nether, there was a castle. So where's the castle? Oh, castle. Found it. Very small castle, but obviously, like I said earlier, people have busy lives. Time to go back. If I could find the portal. There it is. Alright, let's keep exploring. Oh, this is a nice little house. Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. I like the colors. Let's see, does it have an interior? Ooh, it does. Very nice. It has a nice little fireplace. This is a nice house. Okay, just by guessing, I'm gonna say this might be a castle. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Very colorful. What is this? It's a neat little house. Oh, it's so cute. I love it so much. Oh, that's so adorable. It reminds me of the Akanto house, but if it was just pink. Oh, that's adorable. That's awesomeness. Oh, I wish I knew whose base this was. This is neat. Wonder where this leads. Obviously to the storage system, I guess. This is a nice little area. Whoa, I just turned around and that's crazy. Obviously someone who does map art. Why does it look kind of like a squid? You know, like the Krakens from Sea of Thieves? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, and they got plenty of little animals down below. Oh, that's nice. Nice area. And it looks like we found Dragon's base. Might as well show off some of what he's been doing, because he does a whole lot. So basically, his base consists of this big tree that's not finished yet, but will be eventually. I guess for now, there's a little placeholder tree up here. And just a little bit of farms. There are so many farms in this area, because they're spread out all across this area. If I keep flying, you're just going to keep seeing farms. They're everywhere. And he's actually the one who's letting me use the Guardian farm that he built because it needs 2 people. So, you know, I AFK there, he AFKs at the same time. Boom, I get Prismarine and he gets lanterns. So, yeah, it's a good deal that we've worked out. Of course, I'm not going to be selling Prismarine all the time, but when I do want to sell it as the weekly deal, I have a way to do it. Wow, that's strange. T-Rex. And there's a nice little house here too. Aww. And it's like a little townhouse. Very cute. No little kitty in the window. You know, I would be surprised if while I'm doing this, I run into someone. I have a feeling that someone's probably going to be purple when I finally get to her base. Over here, we have the sheep cult. Or I guess more specifically, the yellow sheep cult. They were on the server for a bit. Lots of members were part of their team. Honestly, there's some really interesting builds here. We got Tree of Tree. We got this shrine of the yellow sheep, I'm guessing. We got lots of little things all throughout. Nice little pathway with more stuff, it looks like. We got this really interesting base over here, which honestly looks kind of cool. Maybe it was to get some glow berries? I don't know. Maybe this is just scaffolding for when they were building it. But it does look pretty cool. Then we got a little boat down here. Oh, this is actually a really good boat. And more farms and all kinds of stuff. They were a really big group on the server for a little bit, and then they just kind of disappeared without a trace. Ooh, this is a nice little area. Okay, so let's see. We got house. We got horses, probably a stable. Yep, it's a stable. Lovely little stable. Ooh, a camel. We got a little pen out here, looking all nice. We got lovely pathways everywhere. All over the place, got lots of little trees. Ooh, what's over here? Looks like a little farm, little farmers up at the top there. There's a castle here. We'll have to go check out that. Whoa, who just flew? I told you we were gonna run into someone. They may have joined if they saw that I was here. But their area is pretty nice. Looks like maybe a little greenhouse over here. Ooh, it's a bee house. Aw, the little bees. Oh, I'm stuck in a bush. Looks like a pumpkin field and a wheat field. And what is this little area? I don't know, but it's completely blacked out. Oh, it's a place for villagers. Okay. Figure we'll get an overview of this place. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty. Nice area. Very nice. But we have to check inside the castle. You know, we cannot leave before checking inside the castle. Aw, little kitty. Hey, we got chest, we got more chest, we got storage, we got... Looks like a little room over here for enchanting. We got... Ooh, enchanting. Oh, I'm sorry, potion brewing's over there. That's enchanting. We got... Are there stairs? I don't know, I might get lost if I keep going through here. Ah, stairs. We go up. Oh. And then there's just farms. But the castle's pretty neat from the outside. Okay, I take my leave before I get discovered more. Wow, okay. Huh. I guess this is a walk of faith. I wonder whose base this is. There's a castle over here, it looks like. And there's a lot of farms. So I don't think this is the right spot. Maybe it's through the other portal. Oh, this is just a public end portal. Okay, we keep going. And of course, it wouldn't be a world tour without our lovely playground for getting sand. Oh boy, this place has seen better days. But hey, at least someone built a little house on here. I still don't know who built this, but I would so like to thank you, because this is such a nice thing to come to whenever you're in this vast empty desert And there's just a little oasis sitting here for us whenever we return back to the world. But of course, it's a little desert-styled house, and it is lovely. I'm currently going down a really long tunnel. It's fun, but dang. I know my tunnel's long, but this is funny. Ooh, we got stuff. Looks like a more modern, maybe futuristic base. But it does look very nice when it's currently being dug. And it looks like it's just taking them a while to dig it all out, which is why it's not done. Or even close to done. But of course, this is a halfway through the season based horror kind of world tour thing, so I don't expect anything to be done really. I mean, look at my base. It's not done either. Whatever this is has a lot of diamonds. There was nothing there, so I go to the portal across from it. Ah, there's a thing. Oh, well, I guess I could have just flown. But hey, look, we found a thing. Nice little wood castle type building. Hey, that looks nice. That looks very cool. We ninja, this is very, very neat. Even gotten a little underwater portion here. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness. I just now realized what the ceiling was made out of. Oh no. How long did that take you to get? Anyway, very cool base. Somehow I've made it to the world's end, and I haven't even visited Purple's portal. Where did Purple's portal go? It literally would not be West Tunnel or East Tunnel without Purple's base, because she's the one who made these tunnel designs. Over here we got Mama Moxie. Nice little mushroom island. And a nice little mushroom house, a nice little house. It's very pretty. Oh, and you still haven't added back to this building. No, Moxie, no. Basically, a little bit of context. One day, I come walking in here, right? And I'm exploring. And I walk up to this house. And of course, I didn't know that it didn't have a back. But I go in here thinking that she was in here, and I open these doors to see just air. And I was like, where'd the back go? Why is the back gone? But now they actually added a back, and it's all good now. But it was just really funny because they were lurking around, and they just heard me scream, "Where'd the back go?" And we were both laughing. But they have a nice little area over here. They actually invited me to build a little mushroom house somewhere over here, so I might still have to do that. Sadly, I haven't seen them on in a while, so hopefully they do come back. Ah, Purple. Found her tunnel at last. Her tunnel just blends so well into the actual nether tunnel itself that I completely missed it. Forgot, her tunnel's pretty long. I have a boat for this exact reason. Look at it, it goes so fast. Tunnel's very long. And of course, for Purple's base, she built a massive castle. That's alright. Or at least, she designed the castle and had someone build it for her. Seems like she does that a lot. But it does look amazing nonetheless. And it's very awesome. And I might actually get to work on it in the future episodes to come because she needs an interior. Because I have the building commissions now, I might actually be doing her interior. But then even further through, she has a pretty amazing guardian farm. You have to see this. Look at this. This is her guardian farm. Look at this cute dragon. Look how cute it is. She's really good at making dragons. And then we got a random siren head that Black Wolf made, and it looks awesome as well. And it's just kind of staring at the dragon. I wonder if these two will ever have a fight. That'd be funny to see. A random siren head and a dragon fight. This is also where she, quote-unquote, tortures her animals. But really, she has a business to run, and I respect that. Very cool base, nonetheless. But with West Tunnel done, let's move on to North Tunnel. So with the North Tunnel here, I don't know much about it, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff it seems like that goes on with the North Tunnel, but I just don't know. It is a very pretty tunnel, though. And of course, we got the End Farm, but over here we got Messel's Island. Now, I was here a really long time ago, so I'm not entirely sure how it's changed. All I know is it's a pretty cool island. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. We got nice houses up here with this beautiful gradient. We got nice little statues and stone and palm trees, and it's very cool. Ooh, I didn't see this. What is this? What are you? Oh, so cute. Looks like this is the storage room. Guessing if we keep going further in, we're going to see other stuff. Ah, yes, the sheep. I'm not entirely sure what all this is. It looks like there's a bunch of a little bit of everything, including a hole. There's farms and everything. But definitely a super cool base. Oh, and their tunnel is So cool. I love this decoration. I wonder what could be at the end of a Prismarine tunnel. It's either gonna be someone's base or Guardian Farm. Looks to be a Guardian Farm. Knew it. Should probably leave it before something breaks. I don't know if loading it in broke something. Okay, another Prismarine tunnel. Let's see, player's base or Guardian Farm? Player's base, I think. Yes, maybe? Yes, player's base. Or at least villagers. And a planned base. Maybe we should make a game show out of the whole guess whose base it is, judging by the tunnel. If we can get everyone to decorate their tunnels. Maybe. Just maybe. Game show in mind. And then every once in a while we have just like a random tunnel be a tunnel to a Guardian Farm. The players have to guess which one's the player's base. Which player it is, I mean. And also if it's a Guardian Farm tunnel. Ooh. What is this place? This is a very neat tunnel. It kind of reminds me of Decked Out. Ah, the lovely little cabin. Ooh, that's neat. But look at this. This is so cool. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. Very empty. Oh, and it looks like I brought phantoms with me. I'm so sorry. But look at this. It's a lovely little cabin. With chairs and everything. We got lots of different decorations downstairs. Not much upstairs. But look at it. The nice snowy cabin. And it's so cute. And it's very nice. To whoever made this tunnel, why'd you use so much calcite? You know, I kinda need this stuff. My base takes a lot of it, and I don't have all that much. You could have sold this to me and made lots of money. Okay, looks like maybe a castle of some sort. Let's take a look. Yup, it's a castle. It's a castle. And it looks like I found the castle's kitchen. Looks like they've started decorating, but not all the rooms are decorated and a lot of the hallways are empty. But it is very nice nonetheless. Except now I'm lost. Where's the portal? Aha, there's the portal. Okay, let's keep going. Ah, I've been tricked. Fooled. By a silly little end portal. Ooh, what's over here? We got house. We got cactus. We got melon pumpkin farm. We got tunnel, or not tunnel, ice bridge. We got, what is this? Oh, I don't want to fall. That's what this is. This is an I don't want to fall. And what's over here? Another little house. Oh, that's a pretty little house. And those are very axolotls. Oh, they're so cute. The other one has indeed interior, I guess, if you want to call it storage room interior. Ooh, and a guard. I'm going back to the portal. This is neat. Wonder what this is all about. Let's see, we got staircase to somewhere. I want to go down. Oh, what's this? What have I found? What are you? What is this? Looks like storage? I'm not really sure what that's about. There's a bunch of tunnels everywhere. Do these lead somewhere? Oh, looks like they do. Ooh, nice little almost jungle temple looking building. There's a pyramid, and then there's this little house down here. Okay, so then where did the other portals lead? Can I not get back in this house? Oh wait, yes I can. Okay, so if that was that portal, and what's this portal? This is a maze. This is a mesa. Okay, so if all these portals are nearby, I'm guessing that all these areas are pretty close by. I don't know if I want to jinx that. Because if I fly off and I can't find my way back, it's gonna be the end of me. Oh hey, look, it's the end of the tunnel. Oh geez. Yeah, I think we're done here. You know, I don't think I want to find out what happens to people who drop down that hole. Goodbye, strange ominous tunnel I never want to see again. Well, this is neat. I feel like I've seen an iteration of this. Someone else on the server has a portal that looks pretty similar to this. Not a portal, a house. Quite empty, but quite cool. Goodbye. What is happening here? Who has the richest gold blocks in the world? I don't know, but I guess it's whoever's through this portal. Look at that. It's obviously not finished. It doesn't have a roof on the top of it, but that looks pretty neat. And the inside looks exactly how I guess you'd expect it to look. Sadly though, it doesn't look like there's many decorations. Still, very cool build. And yeah, I know, I'm saying that a lot of these builds are pretty cool, but guess what? That's because they are. Okay, a lot of builds are cool, and I stand by that. They're either pretty cute, cool, whatever. They're builds, and they're awesome. Doesn't matter what they are. Ooh, this is neat. Who's through here? Ah, I have no clue. What is this? It's a tower. Oh, it's a steampunk tower. Hello, Mr. Steampunk Tower. It just keeps going up and it doesn't look like it's done at all. Those are some neat smoky pipes. But nice saying that someone else is doing steampunk and it's not just me. Looks like they also have a bridge going to somewhere. But let's keep moving. And we remember this place? We get to see our little buddy again. Hi, little buddy. How you doing? They've added some stuff since the last time I've been here. Looks like they're building something new there. They have this building now as well. Looks like a villager trading hall. Ooh, there's creepers. I don't want to blow up. This place has been nice from the start. And they said that they were going to slowly build it up, so it's nice to see that some other stuff's being added. Over here, it looks like we just got a nice little house on the cliffside. Enjoying a little bit of peace and quiet. Very cute. Oh, and guess what this is? Why, a melon, of course, you know, because we can't forget about the melons. And obviously a melon has to have a melon tunnel. Ooh, and melon has a melon floor. And a melon building. And a lot of mushrooms and bamboo. And jeez, there's a lot of flowers here. They must just farm flowers, but there's a lot of melons as well. So many melons. But hey, nice house. I've completely forgotten where the portal is. I've been so distracted by melons. So many melons. Hi, Edward. Bye, Edward. Hey, we've reached the end of the tunnel, so now it's time to go on to the east tunnel. My home, the home of Tempe and Matt as well, are two buddies who live near us. And we're actually going to save our bases for the very end. So, I'm not going to show those, I'm going to pass right by them. But there are a ton of people who live here. There's a lot of different spots here, but this is pretty cool. There's so many people who've decorated stuff over here because most of the server lives in this tunnel. It's why there's going to be a lot of stuff like this everywhere. So we're going to have lots to explore. And I think, like, with this, I don't think this was ever finished. I'm pretty sure this is right next to spawn, but I do know who was starting on this. And hopefully they come back to finish it pretty soon. But officially kicking off the East Tunnel tour, we have Sabby and Ghast base. This was the first base I came across when exploring out into the world, and they were so helpful, especially during the time of need. Oh, why do I always do this? I keep bringing phantoms. They were extremely helpful whenever we were participating in that competition, giving us all the wood we needed, and even cheering us on throughout the way. And they, like I said, are so nice. And they have a lovely little house here and a ton of farms. Sorry, I don't want to litter your space with arrows. I'm going to try to be really careful, and yes, I got it. Yes, their area is very nice. Like I said, very nice house, and couldn't do a lot of what I needed to do very early on without them. You know what? Let's go to Humlen's base. We have a very colorful tunnel. I haven't actually gone to go down it yet. Super colorful tunnel. Dang, all the different colors. It looks like there's a couple different places. So let's see. There's old base, there's farms. I'm guessing this is their current base. Let's go visit their old base first, and then we'll probably go to the new base. Yeah, I don't think you'd consider this old base. This is something. You know, they've redone this entire area, so I think that's what they were trying to mention, was this is their old base. That's the new base. They got this massive portal up top, and they did a lot of the crazy stuff. They completely terraformed this area. This area is huge. I don't think I've actually been in here since before maybe all this started being built. So it's been a little while, but they have this nice big open gate, and obviously they've paid really good attention to just how the landscape works. So like they have this purple volcano spewing out what seems to be purple lava. They got this really cool dragon here. Let's see if I can get around here. Look at that. I think this was even for a competition. And then they've completely redone the water. Like this is all glass and all that. We even still got fish and whatnot. But this is really cool. And they got some floating islands here. Are those tentacles? Or are those just, I don't know. I can't tell if those are just like the boosters or crystals or tentacles. And yeah, their base is just incredible. I'm gonna try and get a good overview of it, but I don't know if I'll be able to, because it's just expansive. Look at it. That's pretty cool. The water is so cool how they've done that. They even got like a bridge here that is so detailed. It's kind of makes my eyes hurt looking at it. Like there's so much put into this. And of course they got their area up here that in itself looks super cool. And I don't even want to know how many anvils they've used while building this, because it seems like everywhere you look there's anvils. But they are builder after my own heart. the random storage system in the middle of everything that makes no sense but is there anyway. And they got some super cool stuff everywhere you look. And they haven't actually been on in a while, and I'm kind of sad about that. And they need to come back eventually. Because I don't know what they had planned for the rest of this area, but you know, they have built this massive landscape up, but it might do them some good for actually like maybe adding some trees or whatnot. I don't know how this area is supposed to be, if it's supposed to be dead. But they have the bases for the area up. It just is a little flat in some places. So let's see if we can coax them on eventually and come finish their terrain and whatnot, because their builds are super neat to look at. I mean, seriously, they even got a library over here that's looking awesome. They do so much. And I swear they build really fast too. Like, there was a build comp announced, and then that dragon popped up like a couple days later. I mean, they are stupidly fast at building. So, props to them. They need to come back. We miss them. And this base is actually completely almost tucked into here to the forest, but it is pretty much underground. I mean, they have tunnels, and looks like they got a geode here and a bunch of different stuff all over the place. I think this was SS Swirly. Not entirely sure what all this was gonna be, but they got a ton of stuff. It's like down here is just one big maze. Look, it just keeps going. What is this? The aquarium. That's funny. And then they got storage, I'm guessing, and smelting, and it just keeps on going round. They didn't. They used ancient debris. Oh, that's funny. Little piece of the nether. And even their tunnel's pretty cool. But look, I think you can probably tell that there is a second melon on this server, and they're stationed in East Tunnel. So, of course, you know, it's gonna be melon themed, because why not? And they built some pretty cool stuff. Somewhere around here, yes, this monument was a monument to Methosis for getting the most diorite in one of the competitions. I mean, it was so much diorite. He gave me most of it for my build, but they built this here as a monument for him. Of course, they have pretty little houses, but this is a work of art, you know? Who doesn't want just a melon in their server, you know? Who doesn't want to live in a melon? Look how beautiful it is. I gotta touch it, apparently. I just smacked into it. I don't think there's an entrance anywhere, is there? I don't know. Is there something inside of it? Let's go land and find out. Oh, there's a farm in here. Yeah, maybe I don't want to touch it. But yeah, the melons are both super awesome. They're both super funny, and they try to make everyone's day. So kind of surprised that they haven't been on it in a while too. Since it's mid-season, a lot of people have kind of left and come, and they're going back and forth. So sometimes we'll see them on, sometimes we won't, and the player base is actually kind of switching out a little bit. Then over here, we have Cross and this crazy little build. Is that a creeper? They've captured a creeper. Hold on, I'm gonna land real quick, and I'm just gonna... Oh wait, no, because it won't land inside, so never mind, I'm not gonna free. No free cam, I'm gonna look at this. They like detailing their builds, and this looks amazing. I love all the gradients that they used. And we actually played a game here one time, somewhere off over here. Where is it? It's in here. Yes. We played this game a little bit. It was basically where you had to guess the blocks, and so you had like a box, and you had to play your box every time, and you had blocks, and you had to go across, and whoever got the furthest ones. It was really fun. We never got to play again, so maybe one day we'll play that again. But they have just this little town area that keeps going around. It looks like they have several different villages. Super cool, super neat, and super lovely. I'm guessing this was probably used as some sort of mine, but they made a very nice entrance to it. Definitely someone who shares the same feelings about gradients as I do. I love my gradients, and apparently they did as well. And they even got this little castle fortress looking thing over here on the other side, and it's looking beautiful. Ooh, and it looks like there's an interior. So let's go look at this. Maybe just a monument to what's been done. Their area is very large, so it's pretty cool to see. But yeah, they paid so much attention to detail, it's not even funny. I mean, look at this bridge. Like, who would think of something like this? This is so cool. And we even got fake little snow golems. How have you done this? The snow golem should be appearing. Wait a minute, huh? Well, I'm royally confused. Hi, creeper. But moving on from here, we got the Misfits Island. Now this place, you're not ready for this place. This is Misfit Island. a bunch of people came together to build stuff, and there's farms all over the place on the outside here, and there's so many stuff, like someone's already building a boat as well. There's houses all over the place. But as you go up, you start to realize just how many people built here. All of these are from different people, and they all communed here and built a lot of different stuff. Some of this is even like a lot of custom terrain. I'm trying to just land here. A lot of this is custom terrain, and it's all looking super cool and pretty awesome, and it just keeps going. And for a while, there was a room over here where people were playing blackjack, and it was super awesome, and people came here all the time. And they had so many farms over here, it's not even funny. I mean, so much stuff, but it's all super amazing. And just, I don't know, it keeps expanding. Like, seriously, keeps expanding. It's like you look away and somehow people are building more stuff. And even Shifty took the liberty to build something over here that looks pretty amazing and always reminds me of Subnautica builds. We just hop down here, show you the inside. I mean, just look at it. So cool. And it's so nice, and it feels so welcoming yet so mysterious as you're down here under the ocean, almost in a Subnautica type base, and it's so neat. And with shaders, this place, oh my goodness, this place looks awesome. But yeah, everyone at Misfit Island's always so welcoming, and it's so nice, and it's so Mackie too. Hello, little portal greeters. And then, needless to say, this is probably one of the best areas ever. So this is shared by Furo and a ton of other people who've all built in this area. A lot of these houses are built by people who've been invited to build here. In fact, I pretty soon here need to pick a spot to build as well. I need to add to this. But a bunch of this has also been built by Furo, and it is just ginormous. I mean, there's so many houses here, and it keeps going back as well. Keeps on going down as there is a road that keeps on going, and it's amazing. And in fact, he's working on this little port town over here, and it has so many boats. It has a bunch over here, another one over there, and he's actively working on this building, it looks like. And he even thought about the most minuscule stuff. I mean, if we just go all the way over here, couldn't even leave out the lighthouse. I mean, look at it. He's like, there has to be a lighthouse. So he built one. I mean, that's amazing. This area is always so amazing, so we'll have to definitely make a build that's worthy of being here. And over in this direction is Denver Kids area, and so there's a bunch of other builds over here. But I think in total, this whole area just kind of connects up with each other. There's roads everywhere, and it's so nice. I mean, you really feel like this place has some life, and that this place is constantly moving. I mean, they even thought about the unthinkable. They wanted a vacation, and I guess they built this little sanctuary over here because even little stuff like this is just nice to look at. Now, I don't know who built this, I'm going to be completely honest, but I'm sure it was someone who probably wanted to be a part of the commune and built this lovely little area. But just look at it. I mean, you just get a sense of tranquility from being over here, looking into the water and the cherry blossoms everywhere. It's nice to be around, you know? But even moving on from this area, we have Demon Bunny over here, all of her builds. And even she has a little town over here looking lovely. And like, look at this. It's a whole beehive, but she has a farm in here and everything. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love the people on this server so much. They're always so creative with their builds, as you can see across all the tunnels. And over here we have Housefall, which is pretty funny. For someone with the name Housefall, he sure has a house that is surely hanging and being held up. But his house will never fall. They've somehow managed to make the loudest tunnel possible. Oh my goodness, that is a noise. Over here, this area is S-Fox's area. He was really active whenever I first joined, but he has a ton of farms here, all probably feeding into these chests down here. I never really got to see what he was up to most of the time. All I know is that he really liked building farms, seen by this. But I do think that he may have been building something north of here. I'm trying to rack my brain for it. I can't quite remember, but it may have been north. Or maybe it was south, I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know. Maybe I'll find it later. But his tunnel in the nether is almost just as long as me and Tempe's. And over here was Zelda's area. Another member who was actually really active whenever me and Tempe first started playing again. And their house is so cute. There's lots of little pets. Hello. But they lived on this tiny little area and pretty much just messed around and had fun with us. I think till this day, they're still logged off in the tunnel with the tag. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they still have the tag. Mr. Eddington made his portal very hard to get to, but rightfully so. You know, when your name is Sir Eddington and you have a Statue of Liberty as your base, I guess you kind of have to make your portal hard to get to. Is that a torch of sand? Oh my goodness. And you know what? It fits perfectly. Look at where he's living. Also, I cannot get over that face. Look at this. That's so funny looking. And then obviously that's our tunnel, but we're gonna get right past that. I'll probably end up working on the actual tunnel for that on streams, as it's gonna take a while. Our tunnel's pretty long. Looks like over here was a commune of a couple different people. Because then we got this little cherry house down here. It's in here all pretty and nice. And then over here, it looks almost like a tree sanctuary. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of trees in it. But I think it may have been something else and there just happens to be a lot of trees here. And it looks like their starter base is actually here. But it looks like it was never finished. And then over here, we have a flat area. I don't know why it was flattened, but we have a little cave of parrots where I came through the portal. Oh, and their little names. We got Chirps, we got Peeps, we got Tweets, we got Squawks, we got No Name, we got No Name. Wow. They don't like the green ones. I'll have to maybe come back here and give them a name. Or green parrots. You know, my favorite color is green. I can't just leave them without a name. And then down here we have Yui or you or and I've actually no clue. I think it's just you. Maybe it's you too. I have no clue. But their base is a little silly. Apparently they now have a wither that's renamed. But also, look, this is that house I was talking about from earlier. It looks really similar. And it may be a very similar design. I don't know if he's messed with it at all. But I just can't shake the feeling that this might be the same thing. But this is the crazy man himself who got purple to move a ton of different mobs that I don't know if anyone should ever really own. Like that and a bunch of guardians. But that's sitting down there for a reason. We don't want mining fatigue here. And there's obviously a wither somewhere, but then we got a warden imprisoned down there. I mean, he, for some reason, also has a Jesus statue. And another statue over here. I think it's the one where it's like the man crouching down holding the world, except it's all pitch black. Maybe it's a ball. No, it's definitely the world. Look, it has indented parts that are not normally there. I saw it really well from this side. Let me see if I can see it again. See? It has indented parts. So I think it definitely might be the world. But yeah. You is very funny, very crazy, and is so nice. A lot of the people on the server are nice. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying it anyway. Oh my goodness, I love it. So this is the home of a couple different people, but they have this nice little stand over here with little, looks like little homes and whatnot. I thought that was actually a person for a moment, but look at this. And they have this nice water wheel. You can go into cheap fly mode. And with my body left down there, I'm a ghost now. This looks so nice. It's very interesting why there's cobwebs everywhere, but as you can see, there's a couple different houses all over the place, all using calcite. You know, like I said earlier with that one tunnel, you know, you ever want to get paid good money, you bring the calcite to me and I'll pay for some good quality calcite. But their area is very nice. I've used up a lot of rockets while doing this. I think I started with almost a box. I'm running low. Oh, that's not my inner chest. I put that back. And look, we made it to the end. So, look, there's even my name right there. Oh yeah, the Deep Slate Styles. The laughter never stopped after that. Swear, we were laughing all for like 7 minutes straight. None of us had a breath left. But since we have made it to the very end, let's go back over to our base and finish off the tour with the little triangle base that is me, Matt's, and Tempe's base. Starting off with the newest member of our group. Matt settled here recently and he's building a nice big port town and we're going to connect our bases. It'll be so cool. But for now, he has his little house that is so cute. And he has this starting of his little port and he has this absolutely wonderful crane. And I'm so excited to see whenever we finally start connecting our base through these islands And trust me, there's so much stuff that we have talked about, that we've planned, and a little bit of it has actually been talked about on stream. And oh my goodness, I get shivers when I think about it because it's gonna take some time, but it's gonna look so cool in the end. And then of course we have Tempe and her floating islands, and the house I decided to lay low and bunk in for a little while whenever we first started out. Because, you know, even at the beginning of the series, somehow I managed to forget where this was. I was standing right over there, and still managed to miss this. Don't ask me how, I don't know, because you can even see in the video. Whenever I watched it back, you could see these! And yet somehow I still missed it. But it's always a joy to play with Tempe. Any game, really. Whether it be Minecraft or some other random game that's been found. She is such a great person and is actually the one that saved me and brought me here. Because let's just say, past servers I've been on have been so mean to me. And she suggested this one and brought me here, and it's been the best decision ever. And of course, we have my massive amalgamation of a base that y'all have watched grow over the last almost 6 months, which is crazy that it's been this long already, and I cannot wait to get started on the rest of it and expand it even further. There's stuff that hasn't even been planned or built yet that has to go with this, that it doesn't even attach to this. It is crazy. There's so much stuff, and I can't wait for you to see it. But ending off this episode, if I didn't show your base, please don't be mad at me. There's a lot of you. There's so many people on the server, in fact, that I can't even get through half of y'all. So, we'll leave it at that. If I didn't show your base, don't get mad at me. But with that, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like. Maybe you can leave a comment and maybe even subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode where hopefully we'll actually get started on this new building. Okay, goodbye.